Well, this afternoon, Arizona's senior senator spoke about trying to get a bill passed on Capitol Hill. It's a piece of legislation that will honor a friend and colleague of Senator Sinema, who died far too young earlier this year. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink joining us live in studio with that story. Eric.
Hi, Priscilla. Alexander Lofgren worked for Senator Sinema, and more recently, he worked for Congressman Raul Grijalva. This spring, he and his girlfriend were on one of their weekend hiking trips in Death Valley when Alex died in a horrific accident. I spoke with his girlfriend today. She says this bill is the perfect way to memorialize a man who had such an impact on her, his colleagues, and our state. Alexander Lofgren loved the outdoors. In April, he and his girlfriend Emily Henkel were on a hiking trip in Death Valley when the accident happened. Emily tells us Alex lost his grip on a rock face and fell 70 feet. Emily somehow got down to be with her boyfriend in his final minutes.
I just knew that I wanted and needed to be with him. So from that moment, I just spent the next 30 minutes or so that he was with us, right by his side, comforting him and just being with him in every way that I could.
Alex was a veteran who worked as a staffer for Congressman Raul Grijalva, and before that, Senator Sinema's staff when she was in the House. Both Sinema and Grijalva are working to push through the Alexander Lofgren Veterans in National Parks Act. The bill would allow service members, veterans, and Gold Star families into our national parks and national lands for free.
Alexander Lofgren was a beloved member of Team Sinema. He served on our Veterans Advisory Council and helped me make decisions about what bills to introduce. His loss was just heartbreaking for me. And it's just a tiny, tiny token of a way to remember Alex's contribution to our state and to our country.
I just don't think that there's any way that we could memorialize Alex any better. I never saw him more joyful and happier than he was when we were visiting parks together. This is exactly what he was passionate about, helping veterans and enjoying nature.
Emily hopes Congress can come together and pass this legislation to pay tribute to Alex, his service, and the life he led. The person she describes as the one you would always want in your corner.
He was just wholesome, fantastic friend, amazing son, amazing grandson, and even a more amazing life partner.
Now, the bill passed the House at the end of July. Senator Sinema hopes a vote on the Senate floor comes soon. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson. Matt.